Learn English through stories of 33 PDF. Adapted and modified by Kulwant Singh Sandhu. Contents 1. The Jungle Book, Part 1, Chapters 1 to 4, 2 Story of Adjectives, 2 3 Dialogues. 4. Picture Dictionary page. 1. The Jungle Book. Chapter 1. On a very warm evening on a hill in India, Father Wolf woke up. Mother Wolf was near him, with their 4 little cubs. "I'm going hunting now," said Father Wolf. But before he left their cave, he heard a noise outside in the jungle. He stopped, and he said to Mother Wolf, "I can hear Shere Khan. He's hunting tonight. He wants to kill and eat a man." Shere Khan was a big tiger. "He mustn't do that," answered Mother Wolf. "It makes the village people angry." Then the wolves heard a different noise. The noise came closer and closer. "Who is coming to the cave?" Mother Wolf said. She was worried. The next minute, they saw a little boy. He was outside the cave, and he looked at the wolves. "Is that a child?" Mother Wolf asked. "Yes, it is," said Father Wolf. "Look, he isn't afraid of us." The boy sat down with the wolf cubs. Then Shere Khan was outside the cave. "What do you want?" Father Wolf asked him. He was angry because he didn't like the tiger. "I want the child." "Give him to me," Shere Khan said. "Where are his parents?" asked Father Wolf. "I don't know. They saw me and they ran." Shere Khan said again, "Give the boy to me." Mother Wolf jumped up and shouted, "No, you will not kill him. You can't have him. He's going to live with us, and one day he will hunt you." Shere Khan did not want to fight Mother Wolf because she was very angry. He said, "He will be my dinner one day," and he left the cave. "Is the boy going to live with us?" asked Father Wolf. "Of course." Mother Wolf answered, "He's my cub now." Then she looked in the child's big brown eyes and she told him, "Your name will be Mowgli." "The other wolves in our pack won't be happy about this," thought Father Wolf. "The pack is for wolves, not men." Chapter 2. The next week, Father Wolf said, "Come with us, Mowgli. You must meet the pack now." Mother and Father Wolf took Mowgli and their other cubs to a big hill. Every month, the wolf pack met there. There were 40 wolves on the hill. Lots of little cubs played. The adult wolves sat, and they watched them. Mowgli played with all the cubs, and the adults watched him too. After 10 minutes, Akela came. He was an old, gray wolf, and he was the leader of the pack. Father Wolf showed the child to Akela, but Akela didn't say anything. Then Shere Khan came to the hill, and he spoke to the wolf pack. "That boy is my dinner. Give him to me." Mother and Father Wolf were very worried. They said to the other wolves, "That boy is our cub. Please help us." But a young wolf answered, "Why? I don't want to help you. This pack is for wolves, not people." Then Baloo, a fat bear, came to the hill and he spoke to the pack. "Why can't the boy stay with the pack?" he said. "He can't kill you because he's very small, and I will be his teacher. I'll teach him about living in the jungle." And a second animal spoke too. It was Bagheera, a black panther. Everybody knew Bagheera, and they were all afraid of him. He was big and clever. Shere Khan must not kill the boy. It will make the village people angry, and then they will kill us. The boy must stay with the pack. Bagheera is right, said Ekla slowly. And also, people are very clever. When he's an adult, Mowgli will help our pack. The wolves listened, and then they all went to look at Mowgli, the new cub in their pack. Mowgli did not understand anything. He only played. Shere Khan left the hill, but he was very angry. Mowgli was part of the wolf pack. He will live with us, Father Wolf said to Baloo, and you will teach him. Chapter 3. Mowgli lived with his wolf family for 7 years, and he was very happy with them. He learnt about life in the jungle. In the day, he slept. Wolves sleep in the day, and they hunt at night. When Mowgli was hot, he swam in the river. He learnt lots of things from Baloo the bear. He learnt about jungle food. Look, Mowgli, you can eat this plant, Baloo taught him. And he often said, Mowgli, remember, you must never talk to the monkeys. Mowgli was a very good student, and he learned quickly. One day, Bagheera came to see him. Bagheera watched Mowgli and he said, You swim very well, and you run very well. You're learning a lot. Well done. He can speak the languages of all the animals in the jungle too. Baloo told Bagheera. I'm tired. I don't want to learn more today, Baloo, said Mowgli. No, we won't stop. Speak in the language of the birds, show Bagheera, said Baloo. Mowgli spoke in the language of the birds. He said, We're friends, you and I. Good, now say that in the language of the snakes, Baloo told him. Mowgli did it. Then he jumped on Bagheera's back, and he looked angrily at Baloo. I'm going to stop now, you fat old bear. I'm tired. You see, Baloo said to Bagheera, students never say thank you to their teachers. Stop teaching him now, Baloo, Bagheera answered. He's tired, and he knows a lot. He's young. He doesn't need to know more. I teach him because it helps him, said Baloo. Lots of the animals in the jungle can kill him. One day, Mowgli shouted, I'll have a pack of Mowgli's pack, and we'll throw branches at you, Baloo, from the trees. What? Baloo said. Where did you get that idea? Monkeys throw branches from the trees. Do you know the monkeys? When did you meet them? Baloo was really angry now. I felt sad one day and I went to a different part of the jungle, said Mowgli. The monkeys came down from the trees and they were nice to me. They gave me food and they carried me up to the trees. They told me, one day you can be our leader. They don't have a leader, said Bagheera. He said to me, come again. And I want to see them again. Why can't I? They play all day. I want to do that -1, don't want to study. Listen, boar, shouted Baloo. The monkeys are not nice. The other jungle animals never talk to them because they don't like them. The monkeys throw things at us. But we never look up because we don't want to talk to them. After Baloo said that, some branches hit Mowgli, Baloo and Bagheera. They heard the monkeys in the trees. You see, Baloo said, they are bad animals. Sometimes a wolf or bear is dying in the jungle. And what do the monkeys do? They throw branches at the animal. Is that nice? No, it isn't, Mowgli said sadly. I won't talk to them again. but the monkeys watched the little group quietly from the trees. Mowgli stayed with Baloo and Bagheera, and they all slept. Then, an hour later, Mowgli felt little hands on his legs and arms. He felt branches in his face, and he looked down. He was in the trees with the monkeys. They took him up and up into the trees. Baloo and Bagheera woke up. "Where's Mowgli?" asked Bagheera. "Look, he's up in the trees. The monkeys took him," answered Baloo. Mowgli's friends were angry, and they wanted to get Mowgli back. But Mowgli wasn't there. "Where is he?" said Baloo. He was worried. "I can't see him now." "I don't know." "What are we going to do?" asked Bagheera. Mowgli was with the monkeys, 30 meters up in the trees. 2 big monkeys carried him in their hands. First, Mowgli was afraid, then he was angry. "Put me down! I don't want to fall," he shouted. But the monkeys didn't listen. He saw a bird called Ran above his head. Mowgli shouted to him in the language of the birds, "Ran, Ran, listen. Baloo and Bagheera are looking for me. Where are the monkeys taking me? Please watch and tell Baloo and Bagheera. Then they can find me." "I will, little boy," said Ran. The monkeys took Mowgli to a different part of the jungle, and the bird watched them. Then he looked for Baloo and Bagheera. Chapter 4. In a different part of the jungle, Baloo and Bagheera were angry and very worried. "Is Mowgli dead?" said Bagheera. "I don't know." "How can we find him?" asked Baloo sadly. Bagheera thought, and then he said, "We must find Kaw the snake. The monkeys are very afraid of him. He can go up into the trees, and he takes young monkeys at night." "Yes, good idea," said Baloo. "But will he help us?" "Yes, he will. He's old and clever, and he's always hungry." The 2 animals found Kaw. He was in the afternoon sun. His body was 10 meters long. "Hello, Kaw," said Bagheera. "Are you hungry?" "Yes, I am," answered Kaw. "Are you hunting for food? I'll come with you." "We're looking for our friend Mowgli," said Baloo. "The monkeys took him." Mowgli, he's the boy in the wolf pack. I know about him." "That's right," said Baloo. "Will you help us? The monkeys are afraid of you. We'll find them, and then you can eat them." "Where did they take the boar?" Kaa asked. "We don't know," Baloo answered. But then the animals heard a noise, and they looked up. It was Ran the bird. "Good, I found you," he said happily. "Why did you want to find us?" Baloo asked. "I saw Mowgli with the monkeys," said Ran, "and I have a message for you. They took him to the monkey city." "Oh, thank you, Ran," said Bagheera. "Thank you for telling us." The monkey city was a very old city on a little hill. People made it many years before, but now no people lived there. There were lots of trees and other plants in all the houses and in the walls. The monkeys took it and they said, "This is our city now." From that time, they sometimes lived in the city, and they sometimes lived in the trees. Mowgli was in the city with them now. Mowgli was tired, but the monkeys didn't go to sleep. They danced and sang. One monkey shouted to the group, "Mowgli is here with us, and now our lives will be really great." The other monkeys shouted, "Yes. People know more than monkeys, and he can teach us things." Mowgli quickly made something from plants, and he showed the monkeys. Some of the monkeys started to make it too, but it was difficult for them. After 2 or 3 minutes, they stopped and they started playing. Mowgli said, "I'm hungry. I don't know this part of the jungle. Can you bring me some food?" 20 monkeys went into the jungle, and, for a minute or two, they looked for food for Mowgli. But they started fighting, and they stopped looking. Then they sat down. One monkey said, "I don't want to look for food, it's boring." The other monkeys said, "Yes, it's really boring." So Mowgli didn't get any food. He was hungry and angry now. Baloo told me the monkeys aren't nice, and he was right, Mowgli thought. He started to leave the city, but the monkeys held his hands and legs. "You mustn't leave, stay with us," they said. They took Mowgli back into the city, and they sat with him. An hour later, Mowgli looked up, and he saw Bagheera. "I'm here, Mowgli. I'm going to take you home," he said. But the monkeys shouted, "Kill the panther, kill him." And lots of the monkeys jumped on Bagheera, and they hit him. 5 or 6 monkeys took Mowgli, and they threw him into a room. "Stay there," they said. "We're going to kill your friend, then you can come out." They closed the door, and Mowgli had to stay inside. He heard the fighting outside. "Arg, I want to help Bagheera, but I can't do anything," Mowgli thought. "But Baloo is coming. I can hear him. He can help Bagheera." Baloo said, "I'm here. I'll help you, Bagheera." But the monkeys jumped on him too. He fought them, but it was difficult. There were lots of monkeys. Then Kaa came. "I'm going to kill the monkeys," he said. "I'm ready." He went to the monkeys and he lifted his big body up. The monkeys were afraid. "It's Kaa, run." Kaa hit the monkeys with his body and they fell down. Baloo had no monkeys on him now. "Thank you, Kaa," he said happily. And Kaa helped Bagheera too. "Are you okay?" Baloo asked Bagheera. "Yes, but where is Mowgli?" answered the panther. Mowgli heard his friends and he shouted from the room, "I'm in here." "I'm coming, Mowgli," said Baloo. And the big bear ran at the door of the room and he hit it with his body. The door opened. Mowgli jumped out and he ran to his friends happily. "Are you okay?" asked Bagheera. "Yes, I'm fine." "Say thank you to Kaa, he helped us," said Baloo. Mowgli said in the language of the snakes, "Thank you, Kaa, you're a good friend." Kaa stayed in the city because he wanted to eat some of the monkeys. But Mowgli, Baloo and Bagheera left. They were together again in the jungle, and they were happy. 2 adjectives. Adjective ending. Adjectives have different endings. Some adjectives end in "ful" or "less." A beautiful dress. She is wearing a beautiful dress. A careless driver. Banta is a careless driver. A faithful dog. Our Tommy is a faithful dog. A harmless insect. Some insects are harmless. You can play with them if you like. A useful tool. A sickle is a useful tool for you if you are a farmer. Opposite meanings. Careful, a careless. Useful, a useless. Colorful, a colorless. Harmful, a harmless. More adjectives with ending, ful and less. Awful, baleful, bashful, beautiful, bountiful, careful, colorful. Delightful, doubtful, dreadful, dutiful, eventful, faithful, fateful, fearful. Forceful, frightful, helpful, hopeful, hurtful, joyful, merciful, mindful, painful, peaceful, pitiful, playful, plentiful, powerful, resentful, respectful, restful, aimless, blameless, bloodless, bottomless, careless, ceaseless, childless, cloudless, clueless, colorless, defenseless, doubtless, emotionless, endless, expressionless, faithless, heartless, helpless, hopeless, joyless, landless. 3 dialogues. A great flat. A. I hate looking for a flat. B. Me too. A. We have a 2 o'clock appointment to see the one on Main Street. B. We'd better get ready to go. A. It's an upstairs unit. B. That's good, because I don't want to live under people with loud feet. A. And it's a corner unit. B. That's great. We won't have neighbors on both sides of us. A. No pets are allowed. B. Perfect. We don't have to listen to barking dogs. A. And there are only 12 flats in the whole building. B. Where's the checkbook? I'm ready to rent it without even seeing it. A. You're mad. B. You're bad. A. You take after your mom. She is like that. B. You take after your dad. He is like that. 4. Picture dictionary page.